Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the studio taping of Myra Dimentcha's Super Ultra Wholesome Family Christmas Special, airing live on the CBC from Pump Nightclub in St. John, New Brunswick. And now, please welcome to the stage your hostess for the evening, Myra Dimentcha.
Someone came and they found me and took me home with them. You know, Christmas is a time where people put aside their differences and join together as one. Which reminds me of the hot tub parties I used to throw in the 70s. Everybody came, and I mean everybody. And I mean came. Yeah, Bill Cullen used to call that thing a gene pool. Oh, funny story. The gardener once let his daughter sit in it, and she got pregnant. Oh, I'm the happiest Christmas tree. Oh, look how pretty they dressed me. Oh, lucky, lucky me. But a lot of people want you to think that there is no Santa Claus, or man, I won't fuck. But I know that there is a Santa Claus, and I'll tell you how. I remember when I was a little girl growing up in what is now called Arizona, and I told my papa what I wanted from Santa. And Dad said that he had just gotten laid off, so Santa wouldn't be bringing any presents this year. Well, I asked what laid off meant, and Mommy said it meant that he wouldn't lay off his drinking. Then he called her a whore, so she threw boiling soup on him. And my dad took a blind swing back that lucked into her jaw, shattering it, even as his own face seared and blistered. Oh, I'm the happiest Christmas tree. Christmas Day, to be loving happily. With a ho, ho, ho. A ho, ho, ho. And a ha, ha, ha. And a he. So the next day, I went to Sherman's Dry Goods Emporium to ask him myself. And Santa said to me, "Your father's a boy, and boys can go broke, but a girl always has something to trade." Now, I was far too young to understand what he meant at the time, but I remember later, when I was blowing him in the stock room for 2 gold nuggets, realizing that another Santa was ungluing my corset to take me from behind, and I thought, they can't both be Santa. What if neither one is? What if there is no Santa Claus? I got shiny bells that ching, 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 tiny little lights that twinkle, whenever anyone passes by.
She blinks her lights and she winks her eye.
Then I started thinking that a lot of things about Santa didn't make sense. Flying reindeer? Man can't even fly. So by Christmas Eve, my head was filled with doubts. Now, we had a tradition where every Christmas Eve, everyone got blotto. Even my baby brother. We'd put him on the ground and make him crawl, and he'd just tip over and cry. Oh, it was funny. He's in a home now for the retarded. So by 5:15, everyone was drunk as hell. And I even got up the nerve to tell my dad that I don't believe in Santa. And he got very quiet for a moment. And then he threw up just a little. And then I heard him say to himself, "A kid should believe, and I'll do whatever it takes to get my little girl to believe in the magic of Christmas." And then he grabbed his jacket and disappeared into the night. Now, an hour later, I was passed out on my baby brother when the door opens, and who should walk in but Santa? But I wasn't having it. So I said, "If you're really Santa, how come you look like my father? And how come there were 2 of you fucking me last Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday?" And he thought for a moment, and he said, "Santa splits up into lots of Santas in December so he can be everywhere. And that I better shut up before he clocks me." Which is something that my father used to always say. So I looked him right in the eye and I said, if you're really Santa and not my dad, prove it. And he said, how? And I said, there's one thing Santas do that my father never would. Oh, damn it, let me finish. Well, Santa grabbed the nearest bottle, killed it, then turned me around on the zenith, sobbed, God help me, and proved he was Santa right up my ass. You know, I think I know what he meant. God help me prove to little children everywhere that I do exist. And through me, God did prove it. You see, children, if ever you wonder whether that's Santa or your dad each Christmas Eve, here's how you tell. The real Santa is afflicted with what we now call herpes. Everybody! Oh, I'm the happiest Christmas tree. Ho, ho, ho. Someone came and they found me. A skit, scat, suit, a big spout, the little lot of zit, 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 wow.